Well, after 3 years in business, there's a local spot celebrating an opening with a brand new cafe that's got Afghan-inspired flavors.
Yes, Molly dropped by Brick Cafe in Sacramento to get a look inside and also get a little taste to welcome them to the community.
Hey guys, if you are craving a cozy cup of coffee or tea in a really sweet spot, maybe to do some studying or just socialize, well, there's a new spot. It's new in the community in East Sacramento. Welcome to Brick Cafe. Now, you might walk in here and think, Molly, what are you talking about? This is Brickland Bistro. Well, it sure is. So Brickland Bistro on the corner of 33rd Street in Folsom. It is celebrating its 3-year anniversary. Boy, how time flies. And Susan and David, Sophia, this is the family affair. You guys are celebrating by opening a cafe in this first little opening walk-in spot of the restaurant. Congratulations. First of all, congratulations on 3 years. That's exciting. What made you want to open the cafe too?
Yeah, actually, we've had the restaurant for like 3 years, and I noticed people always wanted to sit like in the bar or like in the main restaurant, and so I wanted to make more use of this space. And we always had coffee, but it wasn't as focused as it is now, and so we added some outlets, added some art just to show off some of like the cultural aesthetic, and just make more of a cozy space so that the community could come get coffee and study, or if they want to stay for food, they could go to the restaurant part. Yeah, it's kind of like a multi-concept space.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I love that you're making use of the space. You're increasing the hours. You emphasize the studying, so you want people to come here and spend time here too. And you mentioned cultural references. This is not, there's something that makes this really special, and it really ties to your heritage, doesn't it, David?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say it really ties to our heritage. Like, this is definitely a really big community hub, so we like to throw a splash of our culture in there, but also keep it as a space where anyone could really come in and just get a really at-home kind of vibe. And as well as our coffee, like, it was really big. I mean, we've all always loved coffee, and we've been really in the space. And so with that, our chef is great at desserts, so we're like, let's open a cafe, and our chef's really talented, so he made all these wonderful desserts, like the pastella, las conchi, mini cheesecake, and so, yeah.
It all looks amazing. Let's talk about the specific drinks. Of course, you have coffee. You have some beautiful lattes, the Silk Road latte. That sounds amazing. And then matcha, too. And as we can see, it's whisked right here, counter whisked.
Yeah, everything is hand whisked. We really prioritize quality. We serve Temple coffee beans. Temple is our favorite coffee. And so we prioritize specialty drinks, but with a cultural influence. So it's like quality coffee, quality matcha, but with Afghan flavors. Like traditionally in Afghan teas, you see cardamom, you see rose in our desserts, you see fig. And so we thought, like, why not throw it together with coffee and matcha and do something that matches today, but has a cultural spin.
And I know, Brittany, there's working on a fig matcha. That's your special right now. Fig season is short but sweet, and so that'll be fleeting too, and you'll work on other seasonal flavors, but I have seen that all over social media so far. It looks beautiful. I bet it's delicious as well. What does it mean to you to not just celebrate 3 years, but to be expanding with the support of the community?
It's honestly such an honor, and I just really want to thank our community, especially everyone who's been coming in and really studying. I feel like it really creates like a nice homey feeling, just like, kind of like a gem, like a hidden gem almost.
Yeah.
You just kind of come in and you could sit down and, there's so much going on, but it's like you're in your own little space.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's really special. And I really hope, everyone's enjoying the drinks. All of our syrups we actually make in-house as well. So everything here is just really fresh and organic.
Beautiful. Okay, now she's finishing that. You mentioned all of the figs come from your grandfather's tree in his backyard, which is so sweet. And you make the syrup in-house as well with that. Beautiful. Brittany, do you mind if I sneak in and grab a taste of that? Okay, let's see. Oh, Oh, it's so, so wonderful. Well, come help Brickland celebrate 3 years here in East Sacramento, expanding into Brick Cafe. Basically, you can come any time of day and enjoy this family affair. We'll send it back to you guys.